Everybody, welcome back. This is Miss Faye, and this is my world. Today's topic is when a younger man has your attention, what do you do? When a younger man has your attention, what do you do? Before we get started, I'd like to say welcome. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to all the new viewers, the new subscribers, and welcome to you who have been with me from the beginning. I really appreciate you. Now, we have a letter, and we're going to dive right into this letter and see what she says. She entitles her letter, On the Slippery Slope with a Younger Man. I am a 42-year-old woman, and he is a 32-year-old man. I didn't even see it coming. He is a teacher in a high school where I currently am learning a trade. About a month ago, he approached our group to ask casual questions about our training. But he told me yesterday that it was only a way to be able to engage in conversation. After that, we would meet randomly on the bus and casually chat. Nothing romantic, ever. He is really smart, wise for his age, kind of like an old soul. The conversations are top-notch. He has a 7-year-old daughter and was engaged to be married with the mother, but they called it off in the end. I live in France. He, on the other hand, arrived here a year ago from Guyana to start a master's degree to further his teaching career. We started meeting this week. On Thursday, we met at a coffee shop for me to give him some software that I promised to him during one of our little chats on the bus ride. That's where I noticed he was coming on to me, and I told him right away that he was 1 year younger than my youngest sibling, and that I do not date younger men. The software setup failed that day, and we agreed to meet again the next day, this time at the library, where I installed the software for him and then offered to show him around Paris. At the end of our night out, he made his attraction to me very clear, and we kissed. The problem is, I am currently dating a man 8 years older than me. Okay, wait a minute. If you're already dating a man, well, why are you with this man? Or why are you out with this man? Okay, you're cheating, right? Yeah, that's cheating. If you're already involved with somebody, you say he's 8 years old. I don't care if he's 100 years older. You're still involved with him. Okay? All right, let's go on and see what else she said. We actually first met back when I was 18, but the age gap made it so that I didn't even consider him. Later on, we dated around when I was 25, but it didn't work. This time, we've been dating for almost 2 years. He's very sweet and supportive. He adores me, gives me the princess treatment and nickname, and showers me with gifts, and wants to get married and have children. All right, now that's the guy that's 8 years older than you. So if you are 42 and this guy, he's just 50. 50 is not that old. 50? Okay. The thing is, I dread becoming a nurse with a purse to him. I told him explicitly that his health and everything else should be on point for me to consider him seriously. Well, that was bold. He was married, had 2 kids, And after he split, he was in a bad space mentally. Went back to live with his mama for some time. In spite of my conditions, I see that he is still letting himself go health-wise. And after almost 2 years together, he still hasn't moved out of his mom's apartment and doesn't even own a car. Oh boy. Well, he's definitely a loser. The one that's 8 years older than you, no, that's nothing. On top of that, we're struggling sexually. I've tried to help him, but he's not helping himself at all. You trying to help him. See, that's the mistake that we ladies make. We think that we can build a man up. Leave him. Leave him. No. If he wants to make something out of his life, he will have to decide to do it. You can't do it for him. Let him go. Okay, he's no good for you at all. Not now. I'm getting really, really frustrated. And this younger guy is really shaking the table. I'm on a slippery slope. Please advise. Okay, I don't see the slope. I don't see it. Now, I guess the slippery slope is that you like the younger guy. But let's look at his situation, too. We already said that the guy that's older than you, only 8 years, that's 50, and you 42, that's very close in age, but he's got a lot of baggage. So I say no to him. Now, this guy, the one that's 32, what's that, 10 years younger? All right, now he's a teacher. He has a 7-year-old daughter. And he's coming from Guyana to start a master's degree. So what happens after you live in France. So what happens after he gets his degree? He goes back to Guyana? Have you thought about that? I mean, were you born in France? Do you know anything about Guyana? Because I know a lot of these people that come to another country to get their education, but once they get their education, they plan to go back home. So that's something that you need to consider. All right. And it could be some cultural differences and everything. Now, you say he's a younger man, but he has a kid. Where's the kid? Is his daughter with him? Is he raising her? Or is the 7-year-old daughter with the mother somewhere? Okay, which means that he's paying child support. Now, you have been chatting on the bus, and his representative has impressed you. Now, remember, you meet a man, you're meeting his representative. And the representative is the best that he can present to you. The best. All right? So, now the representative apparently has gotten your attention. But you have questions about this younger man, and you should. Where is this younger man? Where does he come from? Who's his people? You don't want, you've already let him kiss you. I thought that was a little quick because you say we kiss, so it might have been a deep kiss or whatever, which means that sex may be soon to follow. No, don't do it. Don't do it, because this young man could just be looking for sex. He's over there studying for his master's degree. And of course, he wants a woman while he's there. And here you are. He likes you and all of that. But that doesn't say that you have a future with this man. Okay, you can enjoy him now. I wouldn't have sex with him or anything. And, you've already kissed, so he's going to be looking for sex next. You need to fend him off and just be friends. Keep it friendly until you see where it is going. All right. Give it some time being his friend, just a friend. Don't lip lock with him again. Because if you do that now, I'm telling you, he wants sex. He already thinks He's going to get it quick now because you say, we kissed. It wasn't that he kissed you on the cheek. You see? That's the prelude. Don't go there. And plus, I think you did it too fast. How long did you say you even been talking to this dude? It didn't sound like you haven't even been talking to him for a long time. No, slow this down. And for you to tell him that you don't date younger men, that's just a challenge to him. He's a young man. He's got nothing but time. It's just a challenge. And he just got you in his scope. But that doesn't mean that you're the only one in his scope. You understand? But don't be a victim. Be his friend, because number one, when you tell him, let's just be friends, that'll throw him off. You're not talking about friends with tell him, not friends with benefits. Just friends. Tell him like that. See how he handles that. Okay? Because this will bring out his true intention. Now, he may play it off, but you got to look at his body language, not just what he says. When you throw that on him, when you say, you know what? Let's just be friends. Platonic friends. Okay? See how he takes that. Look at his body language. Look at his facial expressions. If he says, oh, cool, and he continues to be your friend, then you may have something. But still take your time with it. So you get to know who he is, what his plans are. Because see, as a friend, if you just a guy's friend, he'll just tell you, you know what I mean? He won't hold anything back. He'll just tell you what his plans are, what his intentions are, you know, how his life is going, you know, his problems, all of that. You will get to know him as a friend, where if you go in trying to be a girlfriend, he's going to start deceiving you and covering up things just to keep you and that kind of thing. He's just looking for sex, I believe. That's it. It sounds like a dead end to me. All right. Now, a lot of men can sound so intelligent in the beginning. You know, they come up looking their best, the best they can, talking their best and everything to reel you in. But that doesn't say that they are good people. It doesn't say anything about their intentions. Okay. But you are taken by, you know, his conversation, and he probably looks nice. He's younger. No, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. Be his friend. Because being his friend, you'll get to know more about him. All right. He hadn't said anything. You said the older man talked about getting married and having kids. This younger man didn't talk to you nothing about that. He didn't talk to you about that. He's just trying to hit. Okay. I hope you understand the message today. And I really hope that it helps someone. Now, those of you who may have a question that you'd like for me to answer, my email address is in the description. And if you're looking for today's affirmation, the link is also in the description. I want to thank you so much for supporting this channel. Thank you for your comments and your letters. And a very special thank you to those that leave a donation. I really appreciate all of you. I wish you all the very best. And I really hope to see you next time.